Good morning. It has been a minute. I did not vlog the last 2 days because I can't get it together in the morning to vlog. Also, my work vlogs are just not that interesting. I don't know. Whatever. So today was weigh-in day, but I'll tell you about that when I get in the car because I don't have time right now because I still gotta check all the dogs and I gotta go. But I'm gonna show you what I'm packing for lunch because for a second I panicked. Okay, so we have a lot happening here. So I realized I had no leftover food really, but I had this in the freezer. So we're gonna have this. I didn't even look at how many points it was. That's okay. I'll just put it in the video here somewhere. And then I realized that's not enough. That's not filling. And then I had this last about 4 ounces of that ground turkey because I've been eating that for dinner for the last 3 days. So I'm just going to mix this with this and make like a taco mac situation. This is just the very last of the spring mix and then the last of this bag of spinach that I had. This is some light Hidden Valley Ranch fruit cup. I'm out of bagels, so I'm probably going to have a Built Bar for breakfast. Actually, let's go ahead and grab one of those. I'm trying to just finish these ones up because I hate they're 5 points. So on days that they're breakfast, yeah, this is the dark chocolate cookie dough. It's like the regular, I don't know, it's weird. It's like a regular Built Bar, but it has like pieces of cookie dough like on the top of it. And that first one I had, I don't think had any. This one feels like it might have, there's like one here, there's like a bumper ridge here. The one I had yesterday had a whole bunch of it, but then like the side of it was missing all the chocolate. It was weird. So this is the situation. I need to finish making my coffee, fill up my water, and walk the dogs, and then I'll get in the car, and then I'll show you about I'll tell you what my weigh-in was. So hang on a second. Okay, hi. So this shadow sucks, but whatever, it's fine. So I'm running super late, but it's fine. It's weird. See, the only thing I'm ever late for is work. I'm not someone that's ever late, really. I'm usually early, except for to work, because I don't want to go, I guess. Whatever, it's fine. I'll only be 5 minutes late. There's less traffic on Fridays. So weigh-in, I was super nervous, just because over the weekend, last weekend, I definitely was a little bit bingy. A lot bingy. So the last like 3 days of the week, I really tried to stick like really close to my points, get in the water, you know, do all the things. And I guess it paid off because I did lose 1.6, which is the same as my loss from last week, which brings my total to, I believe, 5.8 pounds so far this month, which is awesome. I still have one more weigh-in the month, so I'm hoping for like a 7-pound loss in January. Like, I'm totally fine with that. But it is interesting how, like, in my 20s, I could pretty easily lose 10 pounds a month without putting that much effort into it. And now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like, yay, 7 pounds a month. But, you know, that's what happens when you get older. So, if I can get 7 pounds this month, I'll be happy. That's awesome. But in saying that, I hear myself doing that thing where now I'm relying on the scale to validate me. And that's where I get into trouble, because then I start putting everything as far as like any measure of success or progress into the scale, and that's not good. And I don't want to be a slave to the scale, because that's why I have quit so many times, because when the scale starts doing things or not doing things, I get upset and then I quit. And so I need to use it as a tool, but not as like the end all be all as to whether or not I'm doing something well or the right way. So I need to be careful with that. But it's hard not to celebrate losses because that's validation. But I need it to not be the only validation, if that makes any sense. I think I let the scale dictate how I feel about myself. And that's something that I know a lot of people have to work through. And it's hard. So when they say weight loss is just as much mental as it is physical, it is 100% true. So that's awesome, I guess. So I'm just gonna have to be careful about not putting that much thought into it, but still checking and using that as a tool just to make sure I'm going, the right direction, which I am. So, because WW works for me. So I am going to work. I've also done really good with not getting fast food. Like actually this week, I don't think I had anything that I didn't cook myself. Oh wait, no, the salad on Tuesday from that basically work paid for. But if not for that, there'd be nothing. Yeah, I haven't really had any fast food, I think, other than the Wendy's burger I had with my mom. And then that slice of pizza from last Saturday night that I super regret. Only, I counted it. The only reason I regret it is because it was so high in points, it wasn't worth it, I think with the exception of those two things, maybe, when I had one Starbucks reduced fat turkey bacon sandwich, I should have gotten one of those today. Oh well, it's fine. With the exception of those, what is this, the 21st? So for the last 20 days, I've eaten something that I didn't cook, I think 4 times. That is amazing because we are usually people that order 4 nights a week, sometimes more, and then I'll get lunch out too. So that's awesome. I would like to say that I'm saving money by doing that, but I'm not. I have been spending a lot of money on groceries. But I'm not spending during the week, but my grocery bills are high because I'm buying a lot of stuff. But I did notice today also that I'm buying things and I'm actually finishing them. So the jam grapes, I ate them all. I usually don't do that. I'll buy fruit and I'll never finish it. This thing of spring mix, I eat the rest of it. I finished it. That turkey meat, normally half of that would have gone in the trash. I finished it. So I'm getting better at eating the stuff that I buy / cook and not it winding up in the trash because I was like, oh, I don't want that, and then I get fast food, So I'm getting better at that, which is good. I'm finishing the fruit that I buy. I'm obviously not eating it all at once, but so the Whole Foods pineapple and watermelon, I bought that on Sunday. It's almost gone. I've been making little fruit cups every day to take to work. So I still have enough left, but it basically lasted me a week. And I ate all of it. And of course I give some of it to the birds, but I'm actually finishing produce and not just buying it, letting it go bad. So that's awesome because I would do that. I'll buy a whole bunch of stuff and then I'll never eat it and I'll end up in the trash. So I'm doing better with that. I'm noticing another thing I was thinking about. I was always someone that was super into Points Plus or carb conscious on iTrack Bites because it worked for me the first time. But I'm remembering now what happened when Freestyle first came out, which is basically what Sugar Smart is what it is on iTrack Bites, which is basically green. So the first version of Smart Points was Freestyle, which is also Sugar Smart on iTrack Bites, which is also the green plan. And I'm remembering what happened because I was active Weight Watchers when Points Plus switched to Smart Points with Freestyle. And I remember being really frustrated with it because a lot of the stuff that I ate a lot as snack type stuff, Fiber One bars and stuff like that was suddenly more points than it was on Points Plus. And I was super resistant to it, and I remember I did it anyways. And I remember eating a lot more whole foods on Freestyle than I did on Points Plus. And I remember it did work. I just didn't like it as much. And I think that's why in my head, it's, for so long, it's been Points Plus, Points Plus, Points Plus, or Carb Conscious. But I don't necessarily think that is the best plan. I'm thinking Sugar Smart, or Green, is actually, I don't know why I keep saying Sugar Smart. Why Green is the best for me. I need the, in my mind, it's like the strictest plan, right? So Carb Conscious, or Points Plus, was not as strict as Green because it didn't punish sugar as much as Green does. And I think that's what I need. So I would say Green is stricter and on you than Points Plus was, and I think that's why it's working for me. And why, when I was doing Carb Conscious on Odd Track Bites, it was not working, because I was still taking a lot of sugar. Green kind of forces you to stay away from sugar because the stuff that's sugar in it is worth so many more points. I don't know if any of that made sense. Just, like, thinking out loud, I guess. So I don't have any plans of switching to blue or to purple or back to Odd Track Bites or anything right now. Purple, I will never switch to purple because I know myself well enough to know that I can't do that. I could possibly go to blue, but why? I mean, Green is working for me. I'm going to stick to Green. I mean, hey, somewhere down the road, like, I don't know, a year from now, if I want to switch to, like, maintenance mode, blue or purple may be an option. But for me right now, I need the strictest thing ever where I have to weigh things because portion control is a problem for me. Because binge eating is real, and I do have a problem with binging, obviously. So I have rambled on for like 8 minutes, so I'm gonna stop that, and I'm gonna go back to listening to my Voices for Justice podcast, go to work, get through this day, and then start my weekend. Okay, so now I have to put dinner together, and I'm starving, so I'm going to make this quick so I can eat it. This is a 10-point chicken Caesar salad. I use this. I love this stuff so much, I just pop it in the air fryer. I have 5.5 ounces of this for 4 points. Yeah. And then I have 6 points of Caesar dressing. This Caesar dressing is super high in points, and it's not the like light or anything. It's the kind that came with like a Caesar salad kit from Target. I threw away the Parmesan and the croutons because I don't feel like wasting points on that. So this is a 10-point Caesar salad, and then I'm using 2 points on this because Friday. So this is 12 points. I ended up not eating that Built Bar that I packed for breakfast. I just basically skipped breakfast. So I think I have 8 points left for the day. Yeah, because I had 19. So the salad would be taking me to 10 minus the Michelob 8. So I have 8 left for dessert or more Michelobs. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to jump in the shower. So it's like 10. I am so tired because I just like did not sleep all that great last night. And I'm not hungry at all. See, I'm tired. I'm probably gonna go to sleep soon. It's lame. So I ended up for dessert. This might sound like a weird dessert, but like this is the thing I eat all the time. I got a Carb Smart Mission tortilla, and I put 2 tablespoons of almond butter on it. And I had most of a second Michelob. This one. So this, the tortilla and the almond butter, brought me to 8 points because 2 of these is 5. So of my 8 points that I had left, 3 of them basically went to this. And then it was 5 for the almond butter and the tortilla. So that means I ate exactly 33 of 33. As long as I don't get in anything else, I didn't even use any weeklies. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I'm going to go ahead and probably upload it because why not? If I don't upload it today, I'll upload it tomorrow. Whatever. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.